Good morning. It is 11:30 and I woke up pretty late because I was out till probably like maybe 2 after I got done dancing. So I was out kind of late and I woke up kind of early because I was so excited to see my kitten this morning. And because he was asleep when I got home, and you're not supposed to wake him up and stuff like that because that's not good for their development, blah blah blah. And so I didn't wake up early, but I only got 7 hours and 44 minutes of sleep, and then last night I only got 4 hours. So I could have used more sleep, but I told my dad I would go on a bike ride with him this morning, which I'm really excited about. Like I said, I haven't been on a bike ride since our bike trip. That was over a year ago. So I'm really excited. I love mountain bike riding. I think it's so fun, just like easy trail riding or hard trail riding, but I don't know a whole lot of people who are super into bike riding. So anyways, I am going on a bike ride with my dad. We're just gonna go to a trail that's pretty nearby. I don't have a GoPro or anything, so I don't think I will be able to film any of it, but just know that it was really fun and blah blah blah. Last night dancing was super duper fun. I missed the lesson that I wanted to go to, but it is fine because I got my cat and I got him home safe, and that's what's important. So missed the lesson, but that's all right. And then I had a lot of fun social dancing still though. So today I'm doing this bike ride, and then I'm gonna probably hang out with my dad for a little bit. And then tonight I'm going to the Colorado Star Ball show. I think it's kind of like the pros are performing. So I'm gonna go to that with my mom. My mom competed yesterday at the Colorado Star Ball and she did awesome. She got a whole bunch of first places. She just killed it out there. I'm very, very proud of her. She worked so hard to prepare for the competition. She always does. She dances again on Sunday, but I won't be there because it's Father's Day and I'll be celebrating. So anyways, I'm going to the pro show tonight, and she bought tickets for this big banquet dinner, which I'm really excited for because apparently it's supposed to be really good and the tickets were really expensive and stuff. So I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be some really good food. And then after, we're going to watch the pro show. So some fun stuff happening today. Excited for this bike ride, excited for the show tonight, and today's going to be a beautiful day. It's 71 right now, which is pretty good. It's honestly maybe a little hot for a bike ride, but it's cloudy, so it's not like we're gonna have the sun beaming down on us or anything. And it feels a little humid in the air. I hope it rains or something. Oh wait, I think it will rain. I hope you guys are having an awesome start to the day, or whatever point in time this is coming to you. I hope you guys are just having a great time. Oh my gosh guys, I'm pumped for this bike ride. I am pumped for this bike ride. I haven't been biking in so long. I love biking. It'll probably be kind of hard to like get back on the trails after it's been a while. When I was up at college, I would ride my bike a lot, but I would ride it like to and from dinner dates and to and from class and stuff, so I was always on solid ground and stuff. And I love trail riding. That's all we did on our bike trip. We were in Utah and we rode over 100 miles in, I think it was 3 days, maybe it was 5 though. But no, it was 3 days of actual biking, I think. So anyways, and we rode on the Kokopelli Trail. It was such a fun trip. It was really, really physically challenging, and all 27 of us, oh, not everyone, and everyone did a super good job, and I was so proud of everyone. And it was just really cool. After every day was over, we could all get together around the campfire and be really proud of what we had accomplished that day. Like, some people had never ridden in sand before and had such a hard time with it, but they stayed on their bikes and pushed through it. And some people had a super tough time on the uphill and they pushed through it. And some people, you know, busted tires or had swollen knees or whatever, but at the end of the day we all accomplished something huge for us, and the bike trip was just so much fun. That was one of the highlights of my life ever. It was so much fun, and I learned a lot because it was interesting because that was our most challenging trip, like physically and maybe mentally as well. A lot of it's mental when you're pushing yourself physically, so you kind of have to be really tough mentally and then have the ability physically to accomplish whatever you're trying to do. In our case, it was a big bike ride. So that bike trip, out of all the trips we went on during my traveling semester, was the most challenging, but it was the one that people got the most out of, and it tended to be everybody's favorite trip, even though it was really challenging. And people had kind of the least complaints about that trip out of all of them, because when you're working really hard and you're struggling, but you're struggling with everybody else, and you accomplish really difficult things, like you don't have that much bad stuff to say. You're grateful that you got through the day, and you're grateful that you're able-bodied and you're able to push yourself and accomplish fantastic things. Anyways, I'm pulling up to my dad's house right now. He looks like he's fixing up the bikes, and I can't wait. I'll tell you how it goes. I wish I could get some footage for you of it. I'll have to have a GoPro sometime in my life ever. Anyways, alright, have a great day. I advise that you go on a bike ride, or go for a walk, or for a swim, or to the gym with your friends, or try out some boxing, or do something active today. Do something active. Go dancing. Oh, go dancing. Do that. Alright, I am bike ride ready. I'm super excited. That was an epic bike ride. It was so fun. I forgot how much I love mountain biking until today. And I love trail riding. It's so fun. If you've never tried it, I recommend that you try it. I love it. Anywho, so yeah, we just only drove for maybe like 10 minutes and found a trail and did a loop on that trail. It got a little bit technical, but it was nothing I couldn't handle, because the bike trip that I did during my travel program really prepared me for anything. Like, we did some really hard stuff on the bike trip, like some insane uphills, some insane downhills, some really technical, like, rocky stuff. So now I feel like I can pretty much bike anything, and I'm not too intimidated by loose rocks or roots or whatever, rocky downhill, rocky uphill. The one thing that kind of does intimidate me is actually sand, because we rode through some really, really deep sand on the bike trip. So now whenever I see even a little bit of sand, I'm just kind of thrown off, and I just get really nervous. But I still did it. I didn't biff once. Stayed on my bike the whole time, no falls, which was good. And it was so fun. So there was some flat parts. I don't enjoy riding on flat ground very much. I really like either climbing or going downhill. I mean, a little bit of flatness in between is obviously good to balance it out so you don't get exhausted. But yeah, the downhill's so much fun, and the uphill is also actually a lot of fun and makes the downhill really worth it, if that makes sense. Because I know some people will just drive somewhere and do downhill mountain biking, and I'm not really about that, because I love doing the difficult climb and like getting up the rocky stuff and like almost falling off your bike backwards, but you don't, because you're leaning really far forward, and just going over all the rocks. I wish I could have showed you or something. But and then the downhill's so fun when you get some little some jumps and stuff. I never went that far off the ground, but I got a bit of air. And so anyways, it was so much fun. I loved that, and the weather was perfect. The sun wasn't like beaming down on us or anything. It was really, really nice. So anywho, I'm really glad I got to do that today, because I got some exercise and it was fantastic. I am on my way to my mom's house, because we're gonna drive down to the Colorado Starball performance, what a nighttime show together. And my mom got me tickets for a ticket for the really expensive food banquet right before the show. So I'm really excited about that. I think the food's supposed to be really good, because the ticket was really expensive. So I'm super pumped for that, but I was so hungry from my bike ride because it kind of ended up taking a long time, and so I just scarfed some tacos down. So I wish I would have been a little bit more smart because I want to be able to eat a lot at the banquet, but it's fine, I'll figure it out. This will be pros dancing with pros, so it'll be really good because what I've watched, a lot of what I've watched is the pro-am competition, so pro with an amateur dancer, which is what my mom competes in. So the pro should be really good. I don't know what styles we're watching. Maybe it's a bunch of different styles, I'm not sure. But the ballroom is actually pretty small. I was picturing the Las Vegas competition when I was picturing the Colorado Star Ball, and then I realized that this is actually like kind of a small competition, at least compared to the Vegas one, because the Vegas one is giant. Like the ballroom is huge, and there's a bunch of different floors and stuff, and this one is just seems so tiny compared to it. But it is kind of like a local one. It's the Colorado Star Ball. So my mom dances again tomorrow, so that's good. Also, more dancing stuff. The 1940s ball is today, and I'm obviously not there. I'm not going. It's a big event for kind of swing dance people. It's at the Boulder Airport, I think. It sounded so much fun. I would love to go to the 1940s ball in the future. But tickets were like $65, and I can barely do the $10 lesson and $7 dance as it is every week. So I figured I would not go to the 1940s ball, especially because I can go watch the ballroom nighttime show at the Colorado Star Ball and stuff. But maybe next year or a year in the future, I will be at the 1940s ball, and I think it'll be really, really fun. And I'm definitely going to make a big effort this coming school year to dance every week multiple times. Like, I didn't always make it to all the dance stuff that I wanted to last semester, and I felt like I was always really busy, and I think I'm gonna be maybe even more busy this semester. But dancing is so important to me, and it's one of the only times during my week where I'm actually 100% focused on what I'm doing, and I'm just in the zone, you know. Then that's when you're the happiest, is when your mind is not wandering. And when I'm dancing, my mind is not anywhere else. I'm like right there having so much fun with the biggest smile on my face, and that is not something that I want to give up just because I'm taking classes, because it's my passion and I love it. I have to figure that out and kind of get my priorities straight with all of that. But I definitely am going to be doing a crap ton of dancing when I'm at school, and that is just how it's gonna be because I love dancing so much.